What if I told you humans built a bridge higher than the clouds? This structure hangs 565 meters above the river, taller than the Eiffel Tower. You are looking at a bridge where planes fly underneath it every day. Driving across feels like floating through clouds with nothing below you at all. Before this bridge, crossing this gorge meant 5 brutal hours of mountain roads. Here is the crazy part. Those cables hold 10,000 tons of steel in mid-air. I am standing where engineers once said, nothing can be built here, ever. Guizhou province in China has always been one of the most isolated places on Earth. Millions of people lived completely cut off. No highways, no fast routes, nothing. Wait until you hear this. Guizhou had no expressway at all until the year 2000. China's government made a bold decision: connect Guizhou, no matter the cost, at all. The problem was one monster gorge that stopped every highway plan for 13 years. Now you might be thinking, why not just build a regular bridge? Let me show you. Every traditional bridge design failed at the drawing board. The gorge was just too extreme. Engineers spent 2 years just studying this gorge before a single design was approved. The wind data they collected was absolutely terrifying. Gusts reached 140 kilometers per hour. In 2011, one genius engineer proposed the design that would finally make this work. This blueprint was the key: a cable-stayed bridge using towers on towers built on cliff ledges. Construction officially began in November 2011, and the challenges started immediately. Some people will ask in the comments, how did workers even get down there to start? Every anchor point had to be drilled by hand into solid rock. No machines could fit. This is where it gets interesting. The site was so extreme that normal cranes couldn't work. Engineers designed a special cross-gorge cable system just to move equipment across the gap. Before anything could be built, a road had to be carved directly into the cliff itself. They used 200 controlled explosions to clear the cliff face, all perfectly calculated. After every blast, geologists inspected every millimeter of the remaining rock for weakness. Here is the crazy part. 2 separate teams built from both sides of the gorge simultaneously. Each foundation anchor was drilled 15 meters deep into solid bedrock, no exceptions made. The concrete pour for each tower foundation required 15,000 cubic meters poured continuously. They couldn't stop the pour midway. One crack in the foundation and everything fails. Inside that concrete is a steel skeleton so dense you could barely walk through it. Engineers used a self-climbing concrete form, rising 4 meters every single day consistently. We're introducing Intrature the consultants. Every worker platform was fully enclosed. The wind up there could throw a man off easily. Looking straight up this tower gives you instant vertigo, and it's not even finished yet. Tower 1 reached 100 meters in just 62 days. They were breaking records as they built. Every meter upward required a laser check, 1 degree off vertical, and everything gets scrapped. Keep pushing.
Almost there!
Watch the lift. Inside each tower is a system of pre-stressed cables holding the concrete under compression. Visualizing the future of structural design. Precision and safety guiding every step. This is where it gets interesting. The tower tops were now level with the gorge rim itself. Cable is secure.
Copy that.
Moving to the next anchor. Verified. The cable installation phase was the most technically complex part of the entire project. Here is how it works. 56 cables per tower carry the deck weight directly to the foundations.
Watch the edge on this side, pull it through.
Got it. Let's lift and push together now. They used a helicopter to run the first thin wire across the 720-meter gap between towers. I am watching a helicopter thread a steel cable across a 720-meter gorge. Absolutely incredible. Every new cable changes the tension on every existing cable. It's like tuning a giant guitar. Each cable is tensioned to within 1% of its target load. The precision is extraordinary. As cables tighten, they literally pull the deck sections upward into alignment. We have finally completed it. They had to solve this fast. Uncontrolled vibration can fatigue a steel cable to failure. The solution they found that night was elegant. Dampers installed inside each cable housing. Viscous dampers, basically giant shock absorbers, were fitted to every single cable installed. The tension is holding perfectly. 56 cables on Tower 1, all tensioned, all dampened, all perfectly aligned, pure engineering art. Every cable was inspected centimeter by centimeter before the next phase could begin. Yes, we did it.
Unbelievable. We're finally done.
I can't believe it. The deck had to be built from both towers outward at the same time, or it would tip over. Each deck section was prefabricated off-site and flown in by the world's largest cranes. Now you might be thinking, what happens when those two arms finally meet in the middle? I am standing in the exact center where the two halves joined. This moment changed everything here.